by MGS2. So as everyone should know, I have an enduring love for Metal Gear Solid 2. Well, last year at least. This year I'm right now into Bloodborne, and I might be moving on to the entire Dark Souls trilogy. Hopefully that comes out on Switch. But anyways, I want to share my time to actually be serious here and show off my actual thoughts on Metal Gear Solid 2. The voice was asking me, hey, if you love MGS2 so much, why don't you share your thoughts? And Haltman was like that too. So I was like, you know what, yeah, I might as well do it. So what happened was that I was watching a bit of some Call Me Johnny's reviews, and I decided to I was like saying, you know what, maybe I should get this game because it already seems interesting. I already like the 2000s graphics enough. So I decided to get it for Christmas. I also got Sly Cooper, which is children's Metal Gear, and I ended up not touching that game for months on end. I was just into Metal Gear Solid more, to the point where I completed 1 in 2 days, 2 in a month, 3 took me the entire spring break, 4 took me 3 months to finish because of that one mission. I'm currently playing 5 right now, and 5 is okay, but as I said before, I was leaning towards Bloodborne and Dark Souls. Metal Gear Solid 2 story, it starts off with a very high note, but it gets complicated as shit after Emma's death. And after that scene and the whole Patriot talk, censorship, and etc., that was pretty confusing. So I was like, wow, this is too much for me. I didn't really get much of the story until my second playthrough, where I start to understand it now. And if you quite think about it, what they were talking about in that giant ass Patriot cutscene, it's pretty much happening right now. So we're getting censored, especially on Twitter, YouTube, etc. I don't want to say that we've been bombarded by censorship by SJWs, but it's I can't really deny we actually are being censored. But whatever, it'll change. Honestly, for a PlayStation 2 game, it still looks really good, and not gonna lie, I would say that this is the best looking Metal Gear yet. I prefer this look than 5, and that's kind of weird because that's a PS2 game from 2001, and 5 is a game from 2015 on current gen consoles, 8th generation. Nintendo Switch just made the 9th. And honestly, man, it's I don't know, it just piques my style. I like old looking games, especially in the PlayStation 2 and GameCube era. I like them, especially I give them bonus points when they're 60 frames per second too, and that's what Metal Gear Solid 2 stays out exactly and 3, including 3. My only gripe with the game is honestly, as I said before, how mindfuckish it gets near the ending, and that's gonna turn off a lot of people. In fact, it already did. And then Kojima was like, oh shit, I fucked up, now okay, and I'm gonna make a 3. So yeah, that's it. I feel like Metal Gear Solid 2 changed a bit of me, especially its ending. Start to look at the world at a different way because of all the messages that it gave you. And I don't know, man, that's why I have such a deep respect for the game. The game is that good, and I had not only that, I had a shit ton of fun playing it, especially the boss battles. My favorite mission having to be escorting Emma. As boring as it was, the music settled it down for me, and it gave me the best feeling of escorting someone out of a tank. And I guess that's it. If I were to give Metal Gear Solid 2 a score, it'd be 9.5. So yeah, I'm signing out, and Oh yeah, it's April 30th. So yeah, voice, I hope you're watching this. This is how you get my views. And everyone who's watching, goodbye. Thank you for your time.